Hello friends, welcome back. This is a second part video on GSTR 9 annual return. Please watch part 1 before watching this video. Link is given in the description. Now let's start with table 6. This section contains the details of ITC availed as per GSTR 3B and ITC availed as per books of accounts. Table 6A will be the input tax credit availed through form GSTR 3B and which is auto-populated here. Then enter the ITC availed in books as per the audited financial statement with following bifurcations. That is, inward supplies without RCM, inward supplies from unregistered person with RCM, inward supplies from registered person with RCM, import of goods, import of service, input tax credit from input service distributor, and amount of any reclaimed ITC. The aggregate value of ITC which was availed, reversed and reclaimed during the same financial year should be reported in this table. Anyway, as per notification 56/2019, in table 6B, 6C, 6D, 6E, taxpayers have an option to report ITC under the inputs row only, instead of reporting a breakup under input capital goods and input service. Also, as per the said notification, in table 6C and table 6D, a taxpayers will have an option to either report the details separately or report consolidated details in table 6D only. Now look, table 6J. Difference is auto-populated as a difference between ITC availed in GSTR 3B and ITC availed in books of accounts. This difference ideally be nil. Then enter the details of any transitional credit received in electronic credit ledger through Tran 1 and Tran 2. Then in table 6M, enter the details of ITC availed but not covered elsewhere, like ITC on account of sale, merger, demerger, amalgamation, transfer of business, etc. Now in table 6O, we will get the total ITC availed during the financial year. Next, table 7, that is details of ITC reversed and ineligible ITC for the financial year. As per the said notification number 56, a taxpayer has the option to report details of ITC reversal separately in table 7A to 7E, or entire amount can be reported under other reversals in table H. But details of ITC reversal on account of Tran 1, Tran 2 credit need to be mandatorily reported under table 7F and 7G respectively. However, we need to understand what each rules and sections contains. Rule 37 talks about the reversal of ITC in case of receiver failed to pay the consideration within 180 days from the date of invoice. Rule 39 talks about reversal of ITC in case of distribution of ITC by input service distributor. Rule 42 talks about reversal of ITC on account of partly used for business purpose and partly used for other purpose, or partly used for effecting taxable supplies and partly used for effecting exempted supplies. Rule 43 talks about reversal of ITC on account of capital goods. And finally, section 17 subsection 5 specify some of the ITC as blocked credit. And you will get net ITC available for utilization in table 6J after effecting the ineligible and reversed ITC. Now we are going to talk about table 8, other ITC related information. This is a reconciliation statement of GSTR 2A with credit availed in books of accounts and credit availed as per GSTR 3B. ITC as per GSTR 2A is auto-populated in table 8A. As per the latest update on 6th August 2020, GST portal has updated GSTR 9 online form with a button titled as Download Table 8A Document Details. This option is useful to download invoice-wise details of amount auto-populated in Table 8A. One thing to note here is that only invoice filed before the due date will be auto-populated in Table 8A. That is, in case of financial year 18-19, invoice filed before 1st November 2019 will be auto-populated in Table 8A. In Table 8B, ITC declared in Table 6B and Table 6H, that is, total ITC availed during the year, shall be auto-populated here. Then we need to reconcile the ITC availed with GSTR 2A. For that, adjust the effect of ITC, that is, received during the year and availed on or before September of succeeding financial year. Then you will get difference between total ITC availed and ITC as per GSTR 2A. The value may be positive or negative. If it is positive, ITC availed during the financial year is less than total credit available in GSTR 2A. And reason for such difference may be unavailed ITC or ineligible ITC, and enter such reasons in a respected column. In case of negative value in difference column, indicate credit availed in GSTR 3B was greater than ITC available in GSTR 2A. In such case, you need to reverse that excess credit and need to pay tax through form TRC3. Then enter the details of import of goods in Table 8G and Table 8H, and balance rows are get auto-populated. Now take Table 9, where you can see the consolidated information of total tax payable with tax paid through cash and tax paid through ITC. Next four tables are most important in Form GSTR 9. Any particular transaction for a financial year which is not reported in that year and later declared in the returns of next succeeding financial year, including any amendments, shall be reported in Table 10 to Table 13. Table 10 related to supplies or tax declared by way of amendments in next financial year. Table 11 related to supplies or tax reduced by way of amendments in next financial year. Table 12 related to any ITC availed during a financial year and reversed in next succeeding financial year. Table 13 related to ITC received during a financial year but availed in next succeeding financial year. Then in Table 14, enter the differential tax paid or to be paid on account of any declaration in Table 10 to Table 13. In respect of Table 15 to Table 19, Notification 56/2019 shall given an option to not to fill such details in this table. After that, click on this button to compute GSTR 9 liabilities and pay differential tax through Form DRC3. Then file the GSTR 9 annual return form by clicking on the Proceed to File button.